So since we were talking, well, we weren't, but my colleagues and I were talking about scale. Let's make this to scale. So, um, size of a crate. That's a shipping container. I want more of a just, it's probably, oh, there we go. We don't want that. I don't want that. That's just, okay. So we're going to use this to kind of get somewhat of a size. And it looks like they go up to length, width, and height. I guess it's 84, 48, 48. We'll go with the largest one. So it's 84 inches and 48 by 48. And this is mine. We're going to work in inches right now. And we're going to go to create, elliptical cube, and length should be 84 inches. Height is 48. Depth is 48. And that gives us this size. Now, I'm not making one with a whole bunch of detail. I'm just kind of making this crate. The one thing I will do is I'm going to bevel my edges, but by one, so it looks rounded and we don't have hard edges, because unless it's a knife, you're not going to have a hard edge. It's always going to be round to some degree. So I'm going to go to bevel, segments, we'll do it by one. That's 5, that's too much. So I'm going to do it like 15. That's too much. Still too high. And that's better. Now, if we look at his UV map, and UV map is how things are splayed out, this is his original shape. This is not going to work. And I'll demonstrate it. So assign the material, Maya, we'll hit the 6 key. And what this is supposed to look like, instead of rectangles, are supposed to be squares. I need for them to look like this. They don't. So what I have to do is, let's do this, is I have to take this and I have to lay out my UVs before I can do any type of texturing. So we're going to go here, UV, and because this is a fairly simple object, I'm going to do a very simple automatic map. Now the automatic map is going to break this into parts, and what I want to do is each one of these is called a shell, and I want to minimize my seams. A seam is where you have the separation of two shells. You're not going to be able to connect everything, but I want to start with what I see first, and that's the top, and now I'm going to start connecting from there. Now I got to see what are my corresponding edges. So if I click on this edge here, there to there, then I can, what's the word I'm looking for? I know that these belong together. Does that make sense? Okay. So, very quickly, some people don't like doing this, say you shouldn't do it. I kind of do it when it's very simple, quick objects. Is I'm going to go to polygons, and I'm going to go and I'm just going to do a move and sub. Now I have some things that are overlapping, so I'm right click, select shell. And I'm going to do this again. Select on this corresponding edge. Somewhere that was a piece. And we're going to move and sub. And this is the top and the sides. Now I know if I click here, that's going to get me one of those. That's what I want. And same thing here. And the only thing we have left is this bottom here. So I'm just going to pick a side and go there. Now, this right here is going to color this blue. If these shells or the normals were correct, then you should see blue. If they're not, you're going to see red. Now in here, if you remember from geometry, this is a rafting plane, but it's a Cartesian coordinate plane. This is how a 2D image can be mapped across a three-dimensional object. Now for you to texture this has to be within this grid here, the upper right-hand grid. It can't be here or here or here or here. It has to be in here. And now I'm just going to scale this down a little bit so it fits in there. And that we have it. Fairly simple object. Now, this has history and all the stuff that I used to get my UVs the way I wanted them. So I'm going to edit, delete bar type, history. I'm going to name this. I'm just going to click on it. Name it crate. And I guess this would be a good time to set up my project directory. So file, project window. And I can see it's set for something else that I don't need. So I'm going to click on the box. There we go. I'm going to go back up. And it's just what I have set up on this machine. And then when it's a new project, I'm going to name this. Okay, hold on. Simple. Great. And hit accept. I'm going to save my file. And let's see this. Great texture. Let me crate. And we have that. Now, I need to be able to take this and I need to export it out. So I'm going to go to polygons, UV snapshot. I'm going to export this out. I'm just going to do a 2048. Even though you don't always need a 2048, you can go smaller or sometimes you need larger. And we're going to name this crate UV map. And this is going to put it in my images folder in the project directory I just created. And we hit OK.